trying to help you get a job, and they barely got a job.
The
Man, I
game
ain't got
still
time
on
for
it
that.
now.
Well, I'll tell you this, cause I own it and
Put them on.
I work. You know
Oh,
what
it's
I'm saying?
double.
And I work.
30
So
minutes.
like I tell anybody, I ain't listen to no shit that nobody else saying. My voucher,
Exactly.
I gotta pay 1,200 a month on mine.
All right, third.
And everybody else talk about the girls
Uh-huh.
on Section 8 that pay $0, but y'all ain't talking about me, the sheriff. I
Yeah,
pay $1,200 on mine.
for
So
real.
fuck all that. I ain't give a damn what they talking about. But you got a job, you can qualify. Let them tell you no. Let them tell you that you make too much money for to be on Section 8. Don't just disqualify yourself on your own.
Well, try me. I ain't lying. I try. That boy, that list like trying to
Yeah.
get on the
I'm
Saints
about
list for the season ticket. You know, you be years in a.
to.
Boy,
Listen,
I put my name on that list about 10 years ago, boy. They didn't
nah,
know how to me. I know they were gonna tell me no. I'm still trying. Look, you know what I'm saying? Y'all to get into that Section
listen.
8. I'm telling you right now, Uncle
I
Sam,
had
boy,
filled
it's over
out
for you.
I had
Let me
filled
be
out
with
for
you, boy.
mines back in
I'm taking it.
2016.
I'm taking
They
it.
didn't get to my name till 2019. I didn't get in my voucher honestly until 2020.
Right.
So it's like,
Look what she said.
yeah, I was working still though.
Everything.
But the
Man.
thing is, people give up and they disqualify themselves.
Right.
Mm-mm. Let them tell you no. Apply for all this shit. Let them tell you no.
I'm sure it is. I should have been applying. Then that woman says different levels to Section 8. Is
It
it?
is. It definitely is.
Yeah.
It
They got
definitely
regular
is. And
Section
guess
8,
what?
like people getting their vouchers and they ain't gotta pay nothing. Like, but when you live in a certain, I ain't gonna lie, I had that FEMA thing. I know somebody paying $2,000 They took mine when the feds for rent, and they got a Section 8 voucher.
Exactly.
They
Let me get one, boy. That big gonna be an Airbnb.
Shit, if it was that easy, I'd have been renting out one of my rooms.
stupid.
Yeah,
Man, gonna be a rent 2 rooms out that joint or something.
right. Because my thing is, I just be trying to understand most of the girls or the guys that do get approved for the vouchers. If you already in the hood, why you gonna use the voucher to stay in the hood? Why not go somewhere where you gonna be your kids could have a better life than you did? You know, be comfortable, sleep without
Real.
hearing gunshots and shit like that. Don't
Yeah,
go to the hood.
real.
You already know what the rent is like there.
People
Go
addicted.
somewhere else.
People addicted, and they
Right.
feel like if you get out the hood and you doing better, you fake. Nah, then they
Guess
got
what?
someone who just so simple minded. Instead of them leaving, going and live a better life, they act like they shitting on you or
Well,
stunting on you, and they doing better than you by staying around you and just showing you that they got a little something. They got something better than yours.
right.
Man.
Right, man. Fuck that. They could feel I'm fake. They could kiss my ass. That shit come out of it is real though.
Look, I'm telling you, look, I had it until the feds came and got me, and they took my shit.
Yeah.
Cause I was still using that. I came home from Houston with the FEMA joint, and I was good. I was straight. Shit, yeah, I took mine with me.
I had one in Houston when I moved from out there. My shit was still
Oh
good
yeah,
for
I
like
had
a whole
that. I
nother. That
had
shit go
look.
back and
I
forth. Then
got
it just
mine,
stopped
and
going.
I went back home, but I still had it, and I was staying with my brother uptown. So I still had the apartment, and I'm glad I did keep it, because then I was able to. When I heard that they had to switch the program where you ain't got to stay in Houston, they was trying to get people to move back. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they told everybody you could bring your voucher from Houston and move back and use it home. They had the whole pro. They was in that building across the river. It used to be a sport clothing store. I used to steal all these socks out of there. And I went there. I switched that shit up. But them people, as soon as the Fed came, I used to steal all this shit. It's right next to them apartments. It's on the go. It's right there by them apartments. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they had a sports show right there. Man, I used to steal everything out that bitch. But yeah, that's what they Yeah, I
She was not
transferred.
bad
They
in the
transferred that bitch right back.
I had when Katrina did, I was in college, and because I was and then I left and I went to New York. And my father
Where you played at in high school?
and I
Where you played at in high school?
came
What high school?
Hello.
You was at the kid?
What you say?
but I ain't playing.
So you was there with
I'm on
Squeak.
YouTube live with Tide in there.
I didn't go to pray, but I
No,
Yeah.
you was there with Squeak and Wayne and all them.
Can you hear them? Yeah.
T Dog? Yeah, Courtney and Cunell, T Dog, John Riley, Oren. So you was there with John Riley,
Josh was on the team.
Yeah.
Riley,
We've been on
Oren,
here for a little
Relly.
minute too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the box, basically.
Damn.
We're on YouTube live. I'm talking to my brother on the phone.
Yeah, you was there with a couple of my partners, T Dog.
But yeah, like I said, I made the team, but I ain't never go to practice or nothing like that. Like I ain't never, I ain't split. I
Alright.
played after I was playing with them niggas though, like you know what I'm saying? And they knew what it was. Like my cousin Wallace was on the team too. And that's kinda how I got on the team, like on some shit. Like we was in the gym. It was me and the niggas out there on the team in the gym playing.
Corey
And
Red said,
cousin like cool.
Tobin,
That's my cousin who I was
Tobin and
telling
Big
you.
Charles.
Check him out.
Do he? Yeah, I used to
Sound familiar. I
leave
don't know
my
Big
game.
Charles.
Sometimes I didn't even go to my game. I used to be at Kennedy game.
Yeah, fuck him. Like I said, I made the team, right? So,
AAU.
like, I got recruited. That was like from playing in the. I was playing that. Honestly, um, a coach was there at one of the city league games when they used to have the games at the gym.
Where?
35.
What's the name was right by Clip-On? Like by Clip-On and.
That was
What's
Clark.
that cross street? By the tire shop, man. Where they got
Clark.
the tire shop at on Clip-On.
That's Clark. That's Clark
Like,
Clark.
right
say if
there.
you on St. Bernard and then you make the right on Clip-On and go down.
Yeah.
Clark. Yeah, where they used to have the games in Clark Gym. Um,
Bro.
when I was citywide games was up and up. That's how I got recruited. And the coach who recruited the nigga, it was the coach for Connecticut.
All right.
Connecticut. Not UConn, no. Not that Connecticut. And I wanted to walk on that UNO.
Yeah.
So I had started my classes that summer when Katrina hit. I had started my classes and shit, and I was gonna try to walk on because I wanted to go play with Bo Lester. Bo was still at UNO at the time, and I was gonna walk on over there, but then Katrina hit, and I had to drop all my classes and shit because Katrina hit. And I called the coach up from Connecticut, and he still wanted me to come out there, but school hadn't already started, so he couldn't give me a scholarship because it was too late because school started. He was like, I want you to go help out with my partner who was the coach in Glens Falls, New York, where I went to Adirondack. That's where I went to in New York. Like I was in the mountains, in the Adirondack mountains.
That shit cold up there.
Like, I was like an hour from Canada.
All right.
Hey, so I went up, and that's where I was playing at. And I ended up leaving there and going to fucking Houston. Bro, I was homesick. I was tripping. Like, that's like probably like my one like regret for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't regret it because if I would never did that, I wouldn't have my kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But I feel like see at that time, bro, I was a fucking problem. Especially when I got out there to New York, I was punishing shit out there. I played with he was younger than me, but I used to pick him on my team and all that. And I used to be helping him with his game. Just for that's where he from Glens Falls, New York.
Yeah, all you gotta do is penetrate and kick to that bitch.
Yeah, I used to be playing with him.
Right.
Yeah, see, out there, listen, it's different playing ball like in other states and shit. Like, see, in New York, like where I was at, because like the whole team I was on was all recruits. Everybody was from
All right.
Philly and from Brooklyn and Harlem, whole team. So I was the only one from New Orleans, me and my cousin. So it's like them niggas be good
Right.
and they be good in one thing though. Like if this nigga shoot, that's all he can do is shoot. If he good on defense, that's all he got is defense. If he good at dribbling, that's
Right.
all he could do is dribble. If he good at passing, that's all he could do is pass. You see what I'm saying? Like our game
Yeah.
in New Orleans, we
That's
move
because we
well
got
rounded.
six.
Like
We got 6'4"
you see what I'm saying?
centers.
Like we
We
play
got 6'4"
offense,
centers.
defense, we could
Yeah.
dribble, shoot. You know, I got all that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got all that. My game was way more well
See like
rounded. So I
Maurice
was killing
Robinson.
niggas. Man,
Man,
I was doing them
If
dirty
Mo
out there,
was
bro.
in this era, Mo that small power forward, that's gonna work you in that paint. Mo would have been off the fucking Richter right now.
Most definitely.
Mo was killing real bigs like nationally, and he was like 6'3" playing power forward, center. Him and James 6'4", 6'5". They was killing big niggas.
Yeah, yeah. Like that. And see, I'm 6'3", right?
Yeah, you posted.
But playing like at the park and all that, I was considered tall. Like I caught my growth spurt. I was still tall though. I was like about 5'11", but like I caught a growth spurt like between I want to say 9th and 10th grade. Yeah, yeah, Gregory, because I went to Gregory for 1 year. I went to Little Phillip, Big Phillip, and then
Yeah,
I went to Gregory because my 9th grade year at Big Phillip, that was the year they dropped 9th grade. So we had to you had to go wherever they sent your records at.
right.
My mom tried to give me a candidate, but everybody had to go wherever they sent your records to. And they sent me and some other niggas out of the project,
Yeah.
they sent our records to Gregory. It was me, Casino, all of us went to Gregory together. We used to go to school every day together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I went to Grant that 1 year. Then after that, I went to Kennedy for my 10th grade year and 10 on through 12. But yeah, nigga, like, man, that was the one regret because I was like, I was so, weight was up. I was on top. Like, my game was like,
Yeah.
I was working out every day. I had to got used to that cold up there so quick. After like a week out there, I was going to run every morning with a undershirt on. And you know what I'm saying? Every morning, I had got used to it. That's probably why I still don't like that fucking hot weather right now. I still ain't never adjusted back to it from living up there. Well, you get real snow days up there.
Yeah, I ain't with that.
13, 15 feet of snow. You can't leave your house for 2 days.
Where you was at?
Yeah. That's how it was up there. It's real. Your highest bill gonna be your heat bill. And I looked up in an apartment I got, the lady and her husband owned the duplex. And like I was from Katrina, so they ain't had nobody that then came that far from there. So everybody out there in the whole town was like nice as fuck, extra nice. Once they found out I'm from New Orleans, from Katrina, oh, everybody, you know what I'm saying? They didn't show number love out there to a nigga. So the lady and her husband rented me and cuz out.
Oh, wow.
They had an apartment for us, but the whole team was staying in that one apartment. And it was like a 2-bedroom, man. So we get out there, them niggas all piled up, and I'm like, I'm staying here.
Right.
So we went got us a voucher for the hotel because we were from Katrina. So we stood in the hotel like the first month. We stood at Cuz was working at the Marriott on
Everything.
Canal.